Hi, this is Miranda from My Scrappy Life and welcome back to my channel. This is the unique process video where we are doing it on Groundhogs Day. So it's February 2nd. Welcome to Groundhogs Day. And what we do is we redo this layout over and over and over. So here's my third time doing this. I, for some reason, cannot find the photo of my very first one, so we are going to do this one, and then next year I'll go for that. So this is the layout that I did last year on this exact same day. And now this year, I have 3 photos. This is when my husband went down to Tallahassee to watch Corey in the Scottish games. So this is, since I had 3 photos. Now, I do have this photo that I am going to be scraplifting as well, or it's not scrapbook, but scrapbooking as well. It just so happened that I couldn't remember until I pulled this if I could do 1 or 3 photos, and I ended up doing 3 photos. So this is one of the events that Corey does, and it's literally you swing this thing around and you throw it just like if, you know, you're doing the shot put type of thing. So that's what these 3 photos are. And obviously I got to copy this photo. So I will do the colored version up here in the corner because I do have it. And then check down in the description below for everybody that is joining. I am going to be using the new Photoplay Bros Amazing because it is from the January Scrap Room kit. And it is right there, so I am going to use that. I am also getting out my toner cards from Deco Foiling. I have something very special in the middle of February that you will see me do with these. So I am getting out, this is the toner card front, and you're going to see how I use those. And then I pulled out the teal because it matches, like that matches pretty close. And I want to pull out those colors. I may change this. At first I thought it works, but I'll find one. If I change the color, I'll let you know. Alright, so we're going to get going. There's the color version that I was telling you is I used it with Simple Stories, one of the collections that I got last year from the Scrap Room. It had this collection that was very outdoorsy, very everything, and it worked out well for those photos. So this time I've got Photoplay that's coming from the Scrap Room. And I actually ordered quite a bit of this collection over the weekend because I really like the color tones to it, and it works well for my husband. Like this is like something perfect. So as you could see, I was counting. There are strips at the bottom of this page. Then I've got a strip that runs across, and then the photos up top, and then there's like this banner piece on top of the photos. So that's what I'm working on here. The toner cards though are only 4.5 by 5.5, so I had to make them smaller than what was there. So I made sure that I made them the 5.5 because I made them down to like 2 centimeters that are on, I was following the centimeter line for the width, and then the length of it I went 5.5. I do the toner sheets. Now you will see how I get the toner sheets to add the color. I did grab another different color. So the one color is Aqua and the other one is Glass Slipper. And then the toner cards are off the grid. I'll just link everything down below for you if you are interested on those products. But what you do with these toner cards is where the black is at, you place this on there, and then you place it on the heat press or run it through your laminator, and then it will come off. So there is the shininess and whatnot. I do have to say is that with my heat press, you have to watch how much pressure you put down or it will wrinkle the toner sheets because I'm using a heat press versus a laminator. And that's because all my laminators are at school. I do more lamination at school than I do here at home. But yeah, so make sure that you go check out everybody that's linked down below that is doing this hop. Some are new. Some have been doing it for the 3 years. Some of them started last year. Some of them are starting this year. So it just all depends on how you want to or how they were working on it. So then what I did with this layout, I used some distress oxides. I had to go back and watch the video just a little bit from last year to see how I was doing this. So what I did is that with those strips, I went and put color in between the strips. So I went and got out my Distress Oxide Carved Pumpkin because it matches the orange that's in this collection. And you really don't see a lot of the orange come out except for in the stickers. And it's all just due to the fact that the color or the papers I got didn't have the orange in them. So I was like, I wanted to bring the orange down below so that on top I had it as well. So what I did is that I made sure that these were all straight, and I went every 6 lines. And that way it worked out so that they were spaced evenly. You got to see the colors, the orange peek through, all of that fun stuff. So I am just going through all of that, putting these down, making sure. And I did 4 different ones and then started over. So the black obviously is the starting point, and then the other one is the one with the lightning bolts is the last one. So the way I like to put down, because I'm using Distress Oxide on there, is I put tape and glue. Now I am going to layer the photos because that is what I did in the photo. Because I don't have a lot of the paper left, I really had to come up with a way of doing this so that it works with the papers I have, because I only got like 3 sheets. So I really utilized this collection to like this particular kit as close as I possibly could, because I'm surprised I could get out quite a bit what I had, just because I couldn't really gut the one sheet that I did. So I was going to use this black piece, I was going to use this black piece, but it didn't work. So I didn't want to go tone on tone paper. So I matted my photos in white, and then I matted the very last one in white so that it stuck out just a little bit from the strip, because the last piece of paper of pattern paper is that strip that you see of those arrows. So now I'm just going through what ephemera I have. I didn't get very much ephemera in this packet, but I got the stickers. So that worked out really well because that helped me build that banner that I have up on top. So I'm placing this down, and then you'll start to see me go through all of these little different like stickers that match these boys. Let me tell you, I know it's just Corey in here, but this is going to flow through my scrapbook with all of the other photos from this weekend. And those boys, we got to meet Corey through the internet and all of that. So just know that that is like what all of this stuff is, the gaming, all of that. I will tell you that I forgot to turn the camera back on, and then I was done. So this is what it looks like. I'm going to end up with splattering, but the still shots are coming up. Make sure you do all the YouTube stuff, all of that fun stuff. That's all linked down below. You guys know how that rolls. Make sure that you like and subscribe. Go check out everybody else. And I hope that you guys are all staying safe. Have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.
I don't know why I go when I go. I still don't know why this war in my blood, why this war with all that I love. Oh, my wandering ways and these faithless days, I find it hard to explain. My wandering ways, always turning away from your loving embrace, I find it hard to explain. My wandering ways, my wandering